here today for Families Matter, St. Lucie Public Schools Parenting Guide. We are excited to be your hosts. My name is Rebecca Benton. I'm a life skills parent educator with Student Services.
Hi again. I'm Dejan Jackson, Family and Community Outreach Administrator on special assignment for St. Lucie Public Schools. The focus of our show today is to discuss parks and recreation resources found within our beautiful community.
The purpose of Families Matter, St. Lucie Public Schools Parenting Guide is to give parents and families information about the resources found within our local community. The resources shared could be in the form of people connected to St. Lucie Public Schools, like school counselors, district support personnel, or educators on your child's campus. Or the resources could be found on our St. Lucie Public School website. And it could be in the form of local community agencies that help your child achieve success. You play a pivotal role in the life of your child and children, and as always, our aim is to support you. Today, our purpose is to give you information to explore our parks and recreation community resources.
The school day is full of academic learning, engaging activities, and time spent with friends and teachers. While these days are so fun, they are full, and students are exhausted by the end of the day. Finding time to relax after school and recharge is so important. One way to do that is to utilize our community parks and recreation resources.
Now, I can attest to that. My little guy just started kindergarten and he is tired when I pick him up. It's definitely a full day, so I couldn't agree with you more.
That's right.
We love getting outside when it's not raining or 100 degrees, going for a walk or going to the gym as a family. The movement, change of scenery, and exercise are great breaks for my mind and body. I particularly love nature walks. Some great nature preserves are just right here in our backyard, such as George Lestrange Nature Preserve. We recently went as a family, and you're not going to believe this, but we saw 10 turtles. 10 turtles on our walk. It was very exciting. The Savannah's Nature Preserve is, the Savannah's Recreation Area is another great place to go. You can go canoe, kayak, and go fishing here.
A fun family activity to do here would be to go on a picnic. You could even bring your furry friend. My little Star absolutely loves going out with the family. And all of these parks that were mentioned are pet friendly and welcome our furry friends.
Another great resource within our community are the many playgrounds such as Rotary Park, JC Park, White City Park, and Sportsman's Park.
My favorite.
My kids love going to the park. Now remember to stay hydrated. Wear bright colors like we have on today when you're playing at the park, so it's easy to spot your children as they're playing. And always try to remind your children to stay in your eyesight for safety purposes. Recently, the City of Port St. Lucie just opened a new playground called Pioneer Park, and it's located alongside the North Fork of the St. Lucie River. There are also many walking paths connected to this park.
Now, living in Florida, we know it's hard to beat the heat. There are many pools with free access for you to enjoy. These include the Arthur Lee Boatwright Pool, Lakewood Park Pool, and Ravenswood Pool. I learned to swim at Ravenswood Pool way back in the day. Check out the full list on our Families Matter website. Check back to our June show for more tips on water safety.
Now, if you are more sporty, there are many facilities within our community that you can access. Lawnwood Tennis Center has tennis courts, pickleball courts. Now, we're going to dive more into this later, so stay tuned. I'm really excited about this.
Yes.
Bocce courts, picnic tables, and restrooms. You can also schedule classes if you're interested here.
This might be a little too risky for me, but we know that skating is a fun, thrilling sport. St. Lucie Skate Park is just around the corner and meets your skating needs. Please check out our website with everything they have to offer.
Our area also has 3 disc golf courses: Gordy Road Recreation Park, St. Lucie Village Heritage Park, and Lakewood Park Regional Park. Now, I have played disc golf here before at those facilities.
Have you?
It's really fun, and it's just a great way, again, to get outside.
We know that families have busy schedules, but we encourage you, when you can, to explore these amazing resources that will hopefully promote quality family time together. please check out this video of all the beautiful resources that we have shared.
St. Lucie County's Parks and Recreation Department offers endless recreational opportunities by design. From regional parks and stadiums to neighborhood playgrounds and canoe launches, St. Lucie County's Parks and Recreation staff is focused on providing unique experiences for our residents and visitors. St. Lucie County Parks and Facilities host more than 30 events annually, from baseball and softball tournaments to volleyball competitions to trail running events that host nearly 55,000 athletes, generating more than $7.3 million in local economic impact. Venues such as the South County Stadium in Port St. Lucie and Longwood Stadium in Fort Pierce host middle and high school sporting events as well as area club teams. The newly renovated Clover Park in Port St. Lucie is the spring training home for the New York Mets and the minor league facility for the St. Lucie Mets. The site also hosts a variety of community events throughout the year. For indoor activities, the Havid Elf Fen Center provides 6 distinct meeting rooms ranging from 1,100 square feet to 9,100 square feet, as well as the main exhibit hall gymnasium, which encompasses 22,700 square feet. The 200-acre St. Lucie County Fairgrounds and Equestrian Center features the 75,000 square foot Adams Arena, which hosts rodeos, concerts, horse shows, and community events. In addition to offering after-school programs, the Lincoln Park Community Center hosts events such as the annual Juneteenth celebration, Happy Ween, and Culture, Arts, and Awareness Day. Now, if you're looking for more nature, St. Lucie County's Parks and Recreation staff manages the 550-acre Savannah's Recreation Area and Campground that has all the features of a first-rate campsite with the convenience of resort-style amenities. Museum Point Park is home to the St. Lucie Aquarium and Regional History Center. Through a partnership with the Smithsonian, the aquarium features more than 8,000 gallons of marine life that accurately reflect our diverse coastal habitats. And thanks to the St. Lucie County Historical Society, the Regional History Center keeps our past alive with exhibits and artifacts that explain how the Treasure Coast got its name. Keep cool in the summertime as St. Lucie County's Aquatics Division operates 3 public pools and splash pads from Memorial Day through Labor Day. Our public pools are affordable with swim lessons offered at little to no cost. If you prefer saltwater swims, St. Lucie County features 21 miles of coastline, with the park staff managing 13 public beach accesses, with features such as paved parking, showers, playgrounds, athletic fields, dog-friendly access. St. Lucie County has ample boat ramps that offer easy access to freshwater and saltwater fishing both inshore and offshore, as well as open diving and snorkeling in the Atlantic Ocean, to some of our natural and artificial reefs. For those that prefer the greens over the blues, our award-winning Fairwinds Golf Course features 18 holes designed by famed architect Jim Fazio. St. Lucie County's Parks and Recreation staff work hard every day to provide a variety of recreational opportunities. For more information about St. Lucie County's Parks and Recreation Department, visit our website at stlucieco.gov.
Now we are excited to welcome Mrs. Emmeline Harvey from our Office of Teaching and Learning. She is a curriculum development expert with a specific focus on K-12 physical education and health. Mrs. Harvey, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what it is you do within St. Lucie Public Schools?
Thank you so much for having me on, John and Rebecca. I'm excited to be part of the show today. As you mentioned, I do the PE and health curriculum from our school district, so I oversee all of the PE and health K-12, as well as some components of mental health instruction and hands-only CPR. So this is my 12th year in education. This is my 8th year in St. Lucie Public Schools and my 4th year in this role.
Awesome. Well, we're so happy to have you. Now, with schools getting back in gear, I know that students, parents, and teachers are excited to be back in the swing of things. What should families know when it comes to St. Lucie Public Schools health and physical education curriculum?
Excellent question. For elementary and even middle school parents, I think it's so important that you know what day your student has PE on, making sure that they're dressed in appropriate clothing and appropriate footwear. No Crocs, no sandals. Proper footwear is key for safety in PE.
That's right, when you're running those races, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. And another thing to keep in mind is it's so hot, especially right now during the start of school year and then towards the end of the school year. So making sure your students are dressed in that appropriate clothing that they can breathe in, and they're getting all sweaty outside. They want to be comfortable. We have the problem with some of our middle school and high school students where they want to wear their hoodies and their sweatpants, and it's just too hot for that type of clothing outside.
Fifth grade classroom teacher here, I can attest to that. It's no fun time around PE time. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, just one last thing that parents should know is keeping your child properly hydrated, especially if they're a student athlete. You know, making sure they're having proper hydration, drinking plenty of water, eating healthy foods is so important before a vigorous physical exercise.
Yes, yes,
Absolutely.
yes. So what type of activities does a typical physical education class include?
Yeah, so at the elementary level, it's a lot of basics still. So locomotor development, jumping, running, skipping, that kind of thing. Still learning on those skills. Introduction to new sports and leisure activities.
So that's wonderful. You've told us what kind of, what looks like an elementary level. What would it look like at a middle school or high school class?
Yeah, the middle school and high schools, they have a little more room for freedom in activities they choose. So middle schools will still work through a lot of units, learning more individual sports and team sports such as like badminton or basketball, and then learning some history about the sports and the official rules. Our high schools then, you know, they have some more freedom into choosing what activities they learn to do daily, and then they also have some specific course codes in high school such as weightlifting or volleyball, so they can take a class geared just towards those activities. Another thing that high school students are required to take is HOPE, which is our Health Opportunities Through Physical Education, and that is a graduation requirement, and so that meets the health education and physical education components.
Yeah, wonderful. Now, in high school, I remember having to change into my PE uniform. Now, is that still a requirement?
So hygiene is super important, so we do encourage PE uniforms. However, it is up to the individual school. The uniforms typically start in middle school, so those schools can choose whether or not they incorporate the PE uniform policy, and then parents can always just reach out to the PE teacher or their school to figure out where, you know, they would purchase those uniforms and how they would pay for them.
In addition to the physical education curriculum, what other areas do you support in our curriculum?
Yeah, so I teach the hands-only CPR, which is a state law that was put in effect a couple years ago. So it's for all 9th and 11th graders to receive hands-only CPR training. It's such an important skill. It's really a life skill that they can take with them forever, and they could really potentially save someone's life. So I love teaching that to our students. I really enjoy that. Another big component of my job is I oversee professional learning opportunities for all of our PE and health teachers in the district. We love to partner with local community partners and business partners. In the past, we've worked with the Panthers hockey organization,
Very
USTA
cool.
tennis. Yeah, and they've even provided free equipment for our teachers,
Oh,
which
that's
was
wonderful.
amazing. Yes, so lovely. This summer, we had pickleball. So the U.S. Pickleball Association came and provided pickleball training during our Summer Summit Professional Learning for Teachers. It was so much fun. We got out there and got to play. And then recently, Rebecca, I know you just said that you played disc golf. So at our back to school training this year, we had the Treasure Coast Disc Golf Club come out and teach our teachers how to play disc golf, different rules and activities and games, and they're even donating 50 discs for our students to have. So it was an awesome opportunity.
I wouldn't even know where to start with disc golf or pickleball, but I know that whenever I go to the Finn Center always has the sign-ups, and it's like a mean sport. Like, it's really competitive.
Now that is so awesome, all of those things that you just talked about. Students can learn the techniques of these sports and then go play after school or on the weekend. They can also teach their family members. We have talked previously on the show about the importance of mental health and life skills, both things that you've touched on. Now, how are these two important pieces intertwined with physical education and health?
Yeah, so all of our health and resiliency standards are intertwined within physical education, right? So they all interact with each other. As you know, being physically active and moving actually makes your body release endorphins, and endorphins quite literally make you happy, right? So it's so important that you get out and exercise and you have movement in your daily life and in your family life.
Absolutely. Now, what are the benefits of physical education and the health classes?
So living a long, healthy life, it's so important to learn these skills that you can take this with you throughout your life. Students learn different leisure activities. They learn how to reduce stress. They learn how to handle competition. They even are exposed to new sports or activities, and they may learn to excel in those sports. So it's something that they could do, again, throughout their whole life. So they also learned about nutrition, creating healthy lifestyles, and then just other mental health and other health-related components.
Yeah, we might be creating the next Olympic athlete.
You never know.
Yes. Do you have any tips for families to stay active and healthy?
Yeah, I think it's just so important to just get out and move, you know, get out and move together, go on a walk, make up a scavenger hunt on your walk to make it more adventurous. You know, there's so many parks, like we've mentioned, and beaches that we can visit. So going out and playing basketball together, or playing tennis, anything, even just going in your backyard and playing catch, it's just so important to do together. Another tip that you can do for your family just to stay healthy and active together would be to go grocery shopping together. Learn to make some healthy dinners and snacks together as a family. It's a great way to try new things, try new healthy snacks and nutritious meals, and it's a great way to incorporate some reading and math skills too.
Yes.
Now, modeling these healthy habits for your children is key. They look up to you for everything.
I know that I couldn't wait to get in middle school and high school to be able to participate in the athletics at school. Are there requirements for student athletes to be aware of before signing up for these opportunities in middle and high school?
Yes, so it is required that all middle school and high school students have a yearly physical before they are able to participate, just to make sure we're being as safe as possible. High school students also are required to complete a series of 3 courses on concussion prevention, heat illness prevention, and sudden cardiac arrest. Then there's also more information that you can find about joining our sports teams and athletics on our district website.
And families, we suggest you reach out to the athletic director at your school for more specific details, and the information that Emmeline just mentioned we'll include on our website, so please be sure to check it out.
Families, we wanted to share with you another great resource for you. You heard me mention the Hayward Finn Center or also the Mid-Florida Center. They're great sites for exercise classes that you can go out and enjoy inside for a small fee. They include pickleball, basketball, Zumba, and yoga. There are many open gym times for adults and students. We will include the full schedule on our website. Go check it out.
Now, speaking of pickleball, there has been a craze over this fun sport. Can you tell us a little bit more about it, Emmeline?
Yeah, so pickleball is the it sport right now, right? It's so trending. So pickleball, in a quick nutshell, it can be played as singles or doubles. It requires a paddle and a ball. And then it's a low impact sport, so it's typically a lot slower than tennis. It's great for all ages and stages, and it's really a relatively cheap sport to play or get involved into. You can buy cheap sets on Target's website or Amazon, Walmart. They all carry some paddles and balls that you can get out and start using to start playing with. Another great thing is that our public libraries actually offer some equipment that you can check out with your library card.
Oh, that is
so
cool.
cool.
I would not have even thought about going to the library to check out pickleball.
We love the public library system.
Yes, but not only can you learn about the sport, read about it, you can also check out the equipment there. That is awesome. Now, we know that families can play at the Finn Center. Are there other places that they can play as well?
Yeah, because the sport is so huge right now, almost all of our local parks that have tennis courts now have pickleball courts as well. They've actually even, taken some tennis courts and transformed them into pickleball courts. So like I said, you can go to most of our parks and play there. But however, you don't really need an official court to get out and play pickleball, right? You could make a makeshift court in your driveway with some chalk or painter's tape. Or if you were to go to one of the parks and the pickleball courts were full, you could just play on the tennis court and modify your playing area.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Do schools have the equipment to play?
So some of our schools have purchased the equipment. This summer, like I said, the professional learning we had at the Summer Summit, every teacher that attended was gifted a paddle and a ball. So that was really a wonderful opportunity. And then, we always appreciate donations.
Oh, yeah. Donations are always lovely at a school. That's amazing.
Now, what do you need to play again? And do you need to wear anything special when playing pickleball?
Sure, really you just need the paddle and the ball to start playing, and proper footwear, right? So no Crocs, no sandals. It's recommended that a flat-bottomed athletic shoe when you're playing pickleball.
Is there anything else our families need to know about pickleball before they go out and play?
Yeah, so I just think, you don't need to know the official rules to get out and start moving and playing. Just get out and play with your family. Like I said, it's great for all ages. You can watch YouTube videos to learn more about the sport, get different tips and strategies as well. But really, it's just a simple game that's great for all ages and stages.
So I might have to make a plan for this weekend to play with my family. Rebecca, I'll call you. I'll invite you over.
Go.
We'll figure out a way to cheat. Not cheat. I'm looking forward to playing pickleball and also learning more about the sport. We thank you so much for coming and sharing information with us and with our community. We know that our families are going to love the information that you shared.
Yes, thank you, Emmeline, for
Yeah.
being on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate it.
So today we have gone over a ton in today's show, like we always do. Families, we hope you learned more about the amazing parks and recreation resources in our community. And if you find yourself in need for more help, please reach out. Our aim is to be the guide on the side for the many resources found in our community.
Once again, we have had a great show. We want to say a very special thank you to our guest. If you have missed any of our shows, we want you to tune in to WLX Horizon to watch it, catch up, and feel connected. Check out St. Lucie Public Schools' social media outlets for our next show. Next month, we are dedicating our show to learning about social media and tech tips. Exciting, because in this day and age with digital surrounding us, we need to
Everywhere.
know how to be able to navigate.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a great show. Remember, all families matter in St. Lucie Public Schools.